So people have been going crazy over the new Nano Banana Pro image generator, and some of the prompts that people have been coming up with are truly mind-blowing. So today I'm going to showcase 7 of the most viral Nano Banana prompts that you can use right now to make some really insane looking images. So this first viral prompt comes to us from Mr. Davids1 on X. He had this great idea of creating these giant people inside of ordinary environments, and he shared the prompt with us here. So let's go ahead and give it a shot. I uploaded a photo of myself and said I wanted to create this low angle looking up shot of me in New York City stepping over cars. I want to show off the immense scale. I want tiny people and cars visible near my feet, and the lighting to be midday. And there we go. That is so fun. I absolutely love the way that it looks. However, what I really want to showcase more of is sort of fear. Like I want to be like this big scary giant that everyone's afraid of. So let's go ahead and add that in there. I'll tell it to have the people running away from me in fear. I want like this trail of destruction being left behind me as well. There's a couple of other errors in here as well, like this car is facing the wrong way. So let's see if it fixes that with this change to it. All right, so this is what it came up with. And I gotta say, this is super fun. I love the way that it turned out. You can see all the people looking up at me. The sun's behind me. It's casting a shadow here, which is awesome. There's some weird sort of stuff happening with my foot here. It's like half in and out of the car. So I would probably re-prompt this, but I'm gonna ask it to make a little bit of a change. I'm gonna have it actually leave like a trail of destruction behind me and have people running away from me in fear. So let's see if that makes it look a little bit more visually stunning. And here we go. So this is the first rendition it came up with after I reprompted it. Still didn't like the foot, so asked it to put the foot higher in the air, and there we go. That one is perfect. I absolutely love it. Now, in this video, I'm mainly going to be talking about image generation, but you could turn any of these into videos as well just by downloading them and having Google Gemini actually turn them into videos. So for instance, if you just upload the image to a new chat and select create video and click on submit, it'll use this as the first frame of the video. All right, it's ready now. Let's go ahead and give it a watch. You know, guys, I'll be honest, I'm not super impressed with this. I think the ending's good, but like I'm stepping on the cars and they just keep moving. Yeah, sort of the way yeah, I don't know. Don't really love it, but this video is really about the image generation anyway. So yeah, that's a shame. Let's do another fun one. This one comes from Developer HS on X, and this actually enables Gemini to roast you and your social media page. So I grabbed a screenshot of my YouTube page. Let me go ahead and paste it in here, and then I'll go ahead and grab this prompt and I'll paste it in here as well. And by the way, the links to all of these prompts will be in the description down below. I want to give credit to all the original people who came up with these prompts, so I'll have links to all of them down in the description. So I entered that all in. I'll click on create image, click on submit, and ouch, I'm already feeling it. Fake guru, weekly lies. Oh man, unsubscribe. This is get a real job cringe. I mean, this is triggering. Clickbait, stop lying, no one cares. Wow, this is brutal. AI is smarter than you, total garbage. Wow, this is truly brutal. I was not expecting it to be this bad. Ouch. All right, so after that last one, I think I need a little bit of a pick-me-up. So this next one comes from Dodie on X. It's this really cool effect where you can create these sort of billboards from Times Square or in Tokyo, where it's on a corner and it pops out of the screen to give it this really dynamic look with a lot of depth to it. So I went ahead and copied down this prompt. I changed it up a little bit, uploaded a photo of myself as well, so I can be the one actually popping out of the screen. And this is what it came up with. So super cool, a really, really fun one. And I like just all the little people milling around looking at it. I asked it to make me into like a fantasy character popping out of the screen. Let me go ahead and try a different one. I don't think this one really is super awesome, and some of the ones on here are just looking really cool. So let me go ahead and try to modify this a little bit to make it better. All right, and there you go. This one is definitely a lot more epic. You can't see my face as well, but it is definitely me if you zoom in on the helmet right there, and my sword sticking out of the screen, the dragon's popping out. I made it nighttime. This one is super awesome. This fourth example is a little more practical, I would say. A lot of people are now using Nano Banana to actually generate these slides for their slide deck, because not only is Nano Banana really good at creating images, but it's also really good at putting text on those images. So what I did was I uploaded a PDF right here of a bunch of research I did for this video. I'm gonna go ahead and click on create image and tell it to just create the first 4 slides for a slide deck about this information and put them all together into one image as a collage. That's a lot that I'm telling it to pack into one image, so let's see how well it's able to handle all of that information. And here's the result right here, and this is truly mind-blowing. I'm glad I have that word on the screen here because that's exactly what this is. So we have a really great title page right here. You can ignore this one. This is some information that I put on all of my notes because it details for me all the things I have to have open in order to make the video. So that's why this is here. But look at these 2 slides. This is the impressive one because it actually broke down into each of these 2 of the prompts I wanted to talk about, broke down what those prompts were, and then actually generated the image from those prompts right here. I mean, this is super meta. This is like a prompt within a prompt. That is truly mind-blowing because it actually got them totally accurate in here as well. I'm shocked at how well that worked. Honestly, I don't know if anything can top that last one, but we're gonna give it a shot. There's another prompt that has been going viral recently because a lot of people have realized that Nano Banana Pro can create these really hyper-realistic images that for most people are indistinguishable from real ones. And to really emphasize this, people have been making these very ordinary looking images, nothing extraordinary about them, nothing that screams that it's only possible with AI. Like this looks like it could be a real image of just an ordinary scene. Now, this is the first person who really started doing this. His name is AI for Success. He has not shared the prompt to use, but this other guy here has shared his prompt. So we're gonna use this prompt with some modification. This time I'm going to change it into a man sitting in an office, but I'm going to use basically the same prompt and just see if we can create our own version of it. So this is the first rendition and I think it looks pretty good. I mean, that looks super hyper realistic. Like this looks like it could be an actual photograph of someone. I don't love everything about it, and a lot of that just comes down to prompting. Like I think his facial features don't quite look the way that I want. And I think I should really put him in like some office attire. So let me go ahead and change up the prompt a little bit. And there we go. That's more of what I was looking for. You know, I wanted to look like he's like working at an office and just been there all day and all night. And it's just like totally out of it. And again, like super hyper realistic. Like this looks like it could be an actual photograph. Is there anything wrong with it? I don't know. I don't see anything. Everything looks spot on to me. But if you guys see anything, let me know in the comment section down below. I think maybe just the Starbucks cup down here is one thing that looks just a tiny bit off, but it's really not that bad. And something's happening with the wire here that's not perfect either, but it's really hard to tell even what's going on down there. So overall, pretty incredible. Now, before we move on to the last 2 prompts, if you're enjoying this video so far and appreciate that I went out and found all these for you, just do me a quick favor, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out a lot. Another one that people are absolutely going crazy over is this prompt by Rowan Paul. It's how to make yourself look like you've taken a selfie with a famous person on the set of the movie that they're famous for. So I'm gonna try this out. I wanna see if I can get a selfie with Heath Ledger on the set of Batman. There we go, and wow, I mean, that looks pretty good. I don't look perfect, like that looks a little bit weird. My hair looks a little bit off. What do you guys think? Does that look like me? But that looks like Heath Ledger as the Joker. That looks like we're on set. That is, I mean, it looks like I could have been working on set and just say like, hey, can I grab a quick selfie? That really works. I think that's really cool. Let me try another one. I'm going to try something a little bit harder. I'm going to tell it I want a selfie with Dwayne Johnson on the set of Moana. I have no idea what's going to make because obviously that's an animated film. So I don't know if it's going to be like him in a recording booth or it's going to animate both of us or just one of us. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, so it kind of took like a middle ground there. We're clearly in Hawaii. That's clearly me. That looks a lot more like me, I think. It looks pretty much like Dwayne Johnson. It looks a little bit off, I would say. Maybe it looks like a little bit too skinny. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. It looks like he could have been like on the set in Hawaii where he's recording it, I guess. I don't know, but it does work. It does kind of look like it. And this last one is truly epic. It is the longest prompt in this video. It comes to us from Underwood, and he shows us how you can turn a single image into a complete storyboard like this. So what I've done is I've copied down his prompt, threw it in here, and I uploaded that image that we created before of the dragon and I popping out of the screen. Now what you'll notice is that it's actually going to create a text breakdown for you of all the different elements and the scene breakdown for this image. Then once it's done, just tell it to actually create the image, and here we go, a complete scene breakdown of this entire story. This is so cool. You can see we have the billboard up here, people start pointing, the knight appears, the dragon's there, he's popping out of the screen, his head's out, he's breathing fire, he's destroying everything around him. It is super, super well done. So there you have it, 7 viral nano banana prompts that are absolutely taking over social media right now. All of the links to these original prompts and the people who created them are in the description down below, so make sure to check those out and give them credit. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. Now do the opposite and say something nice instead. Oh, that's so sweet.